John, what one?
Yeah, what's happening in the soup, man? How are you? Sorry, but I'm putting you on the spot. How are you?
You know, you remind me of a Disney cartoon. You're like a character from a Disney cartoon. You got too much humour. You got too much humour. You see?
He's Dennis the Menace.
He's worse than Dennis the Menace. He's more than a menace. He's a good. No, don't say that.
Right, this one. Come on.
We're going to CGL on Wednesday. You know where CGL is? You know? So we're all going to go after dinner. After I cook the soup on Wednesday, we're going to go there to get support.
Where going?
On this
Hello?
Wednesday. Yes.
Not him.
Huh?
Don't, not him.
Oh, Mario.
Yeah.
Mario. Jump up, Mario. So look, again, this is someone's whole setup here in West Croydon, a cardboard house, cardboard setup. Do you know what I mean? The community does need help because mental health is a big impact here in West Croydon as well. Don't think that mental health is not part of the cause of the drug addiction, of the alcohol addiction, and some of the activities that are happening in and around the town of Croydon. You understand? So if we can be out, look, we just spoke to some of the homeless people. We spoke to them themselves. They want support. I didn't know about CGO. They're telling me that there is a place called CGO, but guess what? They're not going to be able to do it on their own. But you see, if I'm out with the kitchen and you guys can come out and support and be like, raw, after we cook it, let's walk up to CGO, bring them into the building and let them know that these are the people that we're out feeding and they want some support and help from you guys. And let's see what happens next. You understand? Let's really go to the core and tackle the situation. You understand? This shouldn't be here. You understand? He shouldn't be lying there. He shouldn't be sitting there. You understand? They shouldn't be standing there just loafing because of loafing's sake. You understand? There should be a place where these individuals can go. This is disgusting. This is appalling. You understand? The leaders of Croydon should be ashamed of their community and ashamed of what is happening in and around their community without going to the real core of the issue and tackling the real core. All of what we see here on the streets of Croydon trickle back down into the young kids that are passing day in, day out, going to schools because it is affecting them. It's affecting them, it affects the adults. So how do you think it's affecting the young kids like this walking on our high streets and they see people that are suffering from mental health, suffering from drug addiction, suffering from alcohol addiction, and think it's a normal thing growing up into a society like this in a big town in South London, Croydon. They just built this high-rise building here, but yet still we have situations on the streets. I don't want to hit out on people in their positions, but also the individuals have to take accountability for the positions that they're also in. So I'm not going to solely just blame up the council and the authorities and whatnot. Individuals have to take accountability for what is actually happening here on the streets of Croydon. You understand? But if we can support, let's support. Look, a bus stop that people should be here waiting for a bus is packed and filled with the local homeless, drug addicts and alcoholics. You understand? That's not right. Let's try and get these individuals rehabilitated so that these circumstances can be changed and the narrative can be changed. You understand? Like I said, look, our young kids and people are passing every day. Look, she's looking, she's wondering what that's all about. You understand? We've got a next gentleman there. He's just there outside the cash machine at the Sainsbury's local. So all around Croydon in just a standing point. If I spin the camera around just from here and I just spin around and I'll show you over there at the bus stop down there, and there's a few down there in between the crowds that you can see in the distance as well. Do you understand? There's another individual. You can just see legs hanging out through through the crowd. So look, I'm going to show you. You can just see the legs hanging out. So someone's there lying across the floor. Do you understand? These are the conditions that are in Croydon, people. Let's change the narrative. Let's do something about it. You understand? Like I said,